Look at that. And hola, what is going on, everybody? This has been a while that I have made a video, and right as soon as I made it, I uploaded it. So that today is like, I think the 10th of August. How you doing? A lot of things have been going on. I just want to say it's great to be here with you live. Like really, like 20 minutes after posting or filming this, I'm posting it. And this is really a video for this week. We're going to be talking about Bali. I have gotten so many comments and messages and not emails, but really a lot of messages about Bali, about moving there. Some people ask if I'm living there, and I've started to ask why. Like, what are you asking for? So many people seem to be wanting to move there now. And if you don't know, I lived there from March of 2020 until July of 2021. And I want to be able to give you all some insights to help you all. So this week, I'm just going to put out, or the next few days, I'm going to be putting out a bunch of videos. If you don't care about Bali, you never thought of living there or moving there or even moving to Asia, because it's very similar what I'm going to let you guys know, then just maybe don't watch it for the next few days. We're going to jump back into the motorcycle trip because there's a lot of days that motorcycle trip took place, and those videos are going to be posted soon as well. But I really want to address the issues of Bali, because it seems like a lot of people are thinking of going there right around this area, like right around this time, just because the amount of messages and comments that I've gotten on older videos and from just people writing me. So yeah, we're going to be talking about it. So I need you guys, if you can leave your comments below, any questions that you guys have. Right now I've got a few from Trisha and from Kristen, I believe, and I can't remember your name. We've been talking on TikTok though about safest places to go, which area is best to live in, how much money do I need there, and I want to kind of clear that up, because there's like, everyone shows like the glamour side of Bali and Asia and a lot of these countries where you're like, oh, it's so affordable to live there, but at the same time it can be very expensive depending where you go. And at the same time, it can be really, really, really extremely affordable depending on how you choose to live. So I really want to make some videos addressing that. I've been just really working on so many things, helping people to get overseas and to kind of do something that totally terrifies you. And I can't remember your name, I met you here in Oaxaca, here in Mexico, a lady who's about to retire in a few months and wants to spend 6 months here and 6 months outside of here. And I said I'd make a video for her as well. So this kind of video will go kind of for everybody, I guess, who's looking to make that shift. And we're gonna start with Bali, because that's something that I'm so familiar with and is still so close to my heart. I can't wait to get back. So I wanna know if you're ready to get back there, just in some of the thoughts. If I have to, probably not, but I'll maybe put some clips in at the end, but definitely in the older videos that I film, make sure you guys are looking around, because whenever I'm filming, I'm always trying to make sure that I'm like filming like the scene around me. You know, so you guys can kind of look and see, like, Mexico, like, is it kind of safe? Like, there's a black squirrel. Like, I'm always trying to film stuff like that to kind of give you an idea of what it's like. But I really want to answer the questions. And I see so many videos, and actually a lot of them have gone viral that I've looked at, of like, glamorous, look, I got all this for like $1,200 in Bali, and it seems to me, and it really hurts my heart, and there'll be a video on that too these next couple of days, of how it's changed, and now Bali's like this tourist destination and all that, when it really hurts me, because I was in Bali during the whole pandemic, when everyone left, when people thought it was really like the world was shutting down and everything. Everyone left the island. There was only 7,000 tourists on that island for about a year, because they didn't let anyone in and everyone left. And being there and experiencing it with the people and really getting to know the culture, it wasn't even about tourists. Like, some people miss the tourists, but eventually it's mostly the people who had businesses that cater to the tourists. The other people struggled because they just couldn't sell food, or they couldn't leave their house, or stuff like this. And it kind of bothers me when everything is aimed to the tourists. I know that Bali gets 80% of its capital from tourism, but Bali is so much more than just for tourists, and I want to really make that clear. So this next couple of days, a bunch of videos coming out on kind of everything, and there's no like one answer fits all. And the more I watch YouTube videos on it, I'm just like, man, these people are just capturing, man, you guys are showing the middle of Canggu, the middle of Seminyak, you're in Kuta, you're in Denpasar, you're in you're in so many different places, but I'm like, you guys are totally missing the little quiet little places, the Levinas, the Singaraja, Uluwatu, like these little small areas that you can really go to find peace. Because the more people, because I do one-on-one calls with people, and the more I realize it's not to escape, it's not to save the money, it's not to have the best life. All those things are great. But what I really realize that people want is they're looking for that peace. And there's places where you can truly find peace. Now, the one thing to understand about Bali is, yes, you can go to Bali and just live your teenage dream that you maybe never had. Maybe I looked at myself, and when I was with my best friend Russell there, and I was telling him, like, everyone's acting like I told him what it felt like is everyone was there and they were all living like they were finally like a pro athlete. Like, you finally had a nice body because you eat healthier, you work out more, and then you finally have some money because the money goes so far there. And then at the same time, you have a nice scooter, which is the best you can get, so you feel like you're literally living it. And I was like, well, I was a pro athlete for 12 years, and it just feels like I'm around a bunch of my teammates. But everyone's like that, because you can go there and literally act like you're 18, and you can do that for 40 years. You can always find someone 20 years younger. You can always find all that stuff there. And I was like, yeah, that's one part of it. And that's the part that kind of gets glamorized and everyone knows about. So I'm hoping to shed a little bit of light for you all who are looking to move there, to kind of escape. And what you're going to learn these next couple of days is not only going to be for if you're looking to go to Bali and live there, but also if you're looking to go anywhere. Because every question I'm realizing, there's always a depends. And more so, it depends what you compare it to. You know, if it's not one, if it's not what it depends on, it depends what you compare it to. And is Canggu in Bali the best place for you? Well, that depends. That depends. Do you like hearing loud music and going to parties and being on the beach and watching the sunsets every day? Like, the first week is cool. But is that what you're really looking for? Is that really going to bring you peace? So we're going to do some it's going to almost be like some interventions this video to kind of get you clear on what you want. I was talking to a lady today, or about 4 or 5 days ago, and she wanted to move here to Oaxaca. And she's like, I've been here and I really love it, and I'm looking to go away. And I was just like, well, she's like, you think it's a good idea for me? And I said, well, it depends. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, it depends what you like. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, do you like the heat? She was like, no, not really. I was like, okay. Do you like traffic? She's like, not really, not so much. I was like, do you like kind of not having Wi-Fi sometimes? She's like, no. I was like, then you're probably going to want to be closer to the center. And it was just like, people forget about that. It really depends. So we're gonna do some talks this next couple of days in the video, and maybe if I have the time and the Wi-Fi and the mental space, I'll jump on and film some of the videos live so that you guys can ask me questions. But right now, if you could, leave your questions that you have. If it's not on Bali, kind of, you don't have to leave anything, but if it is on kind of expat and traveling and the nomad lifestyle, leave it down below. I wanna really get the questions that I answer all the time, especially the ones that I do for free. I'm like, I would rather just get it out there for everyone to see. So with that being said, I'm actually here in a park that I really enjoy, in front of the Office of Tourism. Shout out to Simi. And yeah, let me know. I'm very curious. I'm very curious, and I hope that this will provide so much value for you guys and to help you guys to really kind of do what, like, step out there, like, do the scary thing. You might realize that Bali doesn't fit what it is that you want. There might be a place that's better. It might be a Chiang Mai. It might be a Bangkok. It might be Da Nang. It might be Hoi An. It might be Kuala Lumpur. There might be other places in Asia that fit that exact thing that you want. So that's what I say to you guys, because a lot of the videos I watch, I'm just like looking at these videos and looking at people filming and what they're talking about. And I'm just like, really? Like, you spent like a month there and you went there with a lot of money, and it's just a different thing, you know? The backstory on me is we went there, didn't know where the money was going to be coming from, because the money was set aside for travel. So really having to build while we're there and while I was there, and really get to see it from a whole bunch of different perspectives, and realizing that it's not just about the tourism. There's so much more to offer. One of the people, I will give them a shout out, Alexander White. He does a great job as well of really showing like the little things, trying the local foods. I can't remember, Alex, if you're watching, I can't remember the name of that one food. I can't remember the name of it, but he loves it. And when he got back to Bali, he couldn't wait to have it. It was something that was just on the street food. So little things like that, not just 5-star restaurants and all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know your comments below, because the videos on Bali, they're coming. Are you ready for Bali? It's about to happen. And some things I probably haven't talked about before, because one of the things you're going to realize is in Bali is one of the countries, and a lot of countries in Asia, you have to be very careful what you post on social media. I will let you guys know that right away. Like, you have to be very careful. I was there during a lot of deportations. There was probably 6 or 7 influencers, people who had big followings on Twitter, that posted something that was wrong and they got deported. And the one way you can always know someone's getting deported, because there's been so many rumors about me being deported, they always post about it. Like, there's no way they're not going to post an article with like 6 or 7 guys wearing masks next to the person who's being deported. It's in every article. And if you ever look back on those articles, you'll see that a lot of people who were deported were people who were kind of posting things that didn't go with what the culture is. It's a very different culture than what you're used to, especially if you're coming from a Western society. I could be here in front of the tourism and say, I can't stand this country, it's dirty, people are rude. It's not true, but I could say that and it'd be fine. They're not gonna kick me out of the country for it. If you do that in Asia, goodbye in some of the countries, and you can get in a lot of trouble. So with that being said, I appreciate you. I love all you guys. Let me know your comments, because those videos are going to come out soon, because I really want to add a little bit more value. Even though we're traveling around and I'm seeing a lot, and you guys are going to see a lot, so many videos coming up. I just need to make there's probably like 30 videos that need to be edited. I just need to make the time to do it, and we're going to watch that, and hopefully it'll be beneficial, or I'll edit it and have it up there. But really, I want to tackle Bali this week to kind of answer the questions that you guys have. So with that being said, thank you for being here. I'll speak to you later. And everyone in the meantime, remember to work hard, to be brave. Don't forget to smile. Leave your questions below. Ciao.